Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for bringing back Basic Gray. You may have been with us for many years on this collaboration, or you may be brand new. Basic Gray does fabric now, not paper. So those of us who have some in our stash, pull it out. We make some projects and we share them on the 18th. The collaboration was thought up by our friend Bourbon Creek Crafts, who is Beth here on YouTube, Stampin' Cat on Instagram, and the links to my friends are down below. I made 2 birthday cards because I share my birthday with 2 very special friends, and I thought this would be a great way to celebrate them. I have 2 cards made with Basic Gray paper, and in Basic Gray, I don't have a bunch of embellishments. We're having a guest. Hello, Miss Alexa Jane. Could you keep moving on? Let's go. Yeah. Everybody's glad you stopped in, but let's go. There we go. So for Basic Gray, I don't have embellishments. And what I was trying to do when I started this month was think, how can I show you, my viewers, ideas if you don't have embellishments? You maybe were gifted a 6x6 pad, or you found something in your stash and you used all the really fun parts years ago. That's okay. What I did here was I die cut out of the papers that are in the collection, and then I did major embossing on it. So let me talk to you about this one. The other thing about these cards is the design of these cards is inspired solely by the paper that I made them with. So you can see this has a stripe behind it, and then it had this wavy piece of paper. So I took a pair of scissors and I cut along that wave between the orange and the cream, and then between the orange and the green. And then I looked at it and thought, I don't have enough space, so I just cut a little more off the edge. I thought about changing these waves, but I thought, no, I want them to line up. So if you look at it and you see it up close, you can see the spaces in between. This is actually 3 layers of paper, 1 brown. The polka dot is from this collection too. I glued 2 layers together. I shadowed the polka dot and the brown. But then I realized I wanted to do major embossing, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do it with a shadow set layered die. See how the brown sticks out behind it? So I took this front layer, this happy birthday, and I embossed it probably 3 or 4 times. If you look at it, it looks like I purchased it. And the way I did it was I took the die cut, I turned it upside down. Well, I tried a couple different things. I had an old embossing marker, and turns out it's a little bit light blue, so it changed the color somewhat. Good thing this is grunge kind of mottled coloring paper, so that was okay, but I didn't use that anymore. And then I just took it and I turned it upside down on my Versamark ink pad and pushed it in there a whole bunch, dumped a whole bunch of embossing powder on it, and heated it. And then I let it cool. And then I did the whole thing again, pushed it into the pad, covered it up, heated it. So if you're not familiar with heat embossing, I have videos on my channel, and I'll try to remember to link to a video that I have that I think is called triple embossing. I don't know that this is triple for sure. It could be more, but you can see all that is clear embossing powder on the paper that goes with the collection, and you can make some pretty cool embellishments. Then on this one, again, inspired by the paper. The paper was these cubes, and I took scissors and I fussy cut along that between them and here too. So I had 3 pieces. I had chosen 2 different cuts. And then I said, you know, that's kind of boring. It doesn't give me a lot of wow. So I took this middle piece that was out of the cube paper and I lined it up on a piece of striped paper from the collection, and I cut around it. I'm not kidding you. It was not fun, but it was worth it for my friend. And then I wanted even a little more wow, so I have this copper metallic, which helps these little tiny sections pop. But I didn't want anything so wild that it overpowered the Basic Gray paper. Then this happy birthday is a 2-layer die, both out of the collection. And then I assembled the whole thing, glued it together, and then I flipped it over and I pushed it down in that Versamark pad. Then I dumped clear embossing powder all over it, and then I hit it with the heat gun, and then I did it a couple more times. So that's why this one has such dimension and shine too. I think it's also fun to bring in a little bit of shine with grungy paper. 2 birthday cards for 2 very special friends, and I hope you'll go check out my friend using the links in the descriptions down below and see what they made this month. Beth is on YouTube and Kathy's on Instagram. And we'll be back again each month on the 18th during 2026 to show you what we made with our basic gray papers in our stash. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.